2012 Volkswagen Beetle with the 2-liter turbo. And today we're going to be replacing the front lower control arms. Let's get to it. All right, first thing, obviously we're going to be removing the wheel. To do that, you're going to need to take off these 5 little caps that they put on here. And I know what you're thinking, oh look, there's a little slot for you to put like a little tool in. Wrong. These do not twist off. They have to be popped straight out. So I usually just get myself a flathead screwdriver and then just give it a wiggle. So if you see right here, this is the exact same shape as this. This does not unscrew. They need to be pulled straight off. So don't waste your time trying to get a tool to unscrew this. It does nothing. And sometimes you gotta play around with these, but basically once you get it to start moving off of that lug bolt, it comes out pretty easily. You just gotta wiggle it around a little bit. And yes, it is dumb. And no, I don't know why they do that. I guess technically I prefer these versus Chevy, Ford, and Dodge's swollen lug nut issue because they're idiots. I would rather do these than those. So, while this is dumb, it's definitely not the stupidest thing I've seen. So, I guess that counts for something. We've got our wheel lock key. $17mm. Make sure you keep pressure on this wheel when you remove the last wheel lug, because the only thing holding this rim up is the little hub lip, and this will fall right on your foot. All right, underneath the vehicle, we have 3 16mm nuts. These are the nuts that hold your lower control arm to your lower ball joint. And here we have the nut that allows for the lower control arm to sway up and down. And this is our retainer nut back here. I'm sorry, retainer bolt. The nut is actually on top, right up inside of here. I won't be able to get my camera up there, but you'll need to get a wrench in there and hold that down. Can't tell, it's probably easier to get it from this way, but it's definitely a little bit of a tight squeeze. So 18mm, 18mm, 16mm. I'm gonna put you right there. Let's see. This bolt in here is an 18. Ugh, why is there water in it? Jeez. Alright, well, that's not gonna happen. Go this way. Gotcha. Make sure you put that nut on the bolt so you're less likely to lose either or both. And put it somewhere safe. Hooray! I'll put this back in my pocket. Now when installing this, you're gonna wanna put it back here first. Get yourself a hefty hammer. Ta-da. I actually think I somehow lined it up pretty well, but I'm not gonna worry about that yet. Go ahead and make sure that this goes in. Go ahead and put that down a couple turns so we know it's not going to be doing nothing crazy. All right, and with our two 18mm bolts and obviously the 18mm nut on the back, down a couple turns, not down tight. Do not put these down tight yet. The only thing we're gonna put down tight are gonna be our 16mm nuts. Now, this is a very important part. If you're doing this on the floor, you need to do this with a floor jack. But basically what we need to do is we're going to lower the vehicle down onto our stiff knee here, and we're going to push this suspension back into its neutral position before we put down these bolts. If you don't do this step, you're gonna have, it's gonna feel kind of like your front end is floating while you're driving down the road, and it feels really bad, and it is not the way the vehicle is supposed to drive. This is a very important step. I know it's scary sometimes. I know it sucks, but this has to be done. That was pretty good. All right. And you get the gist of putting your lug nuts on, lug bolts I mean, and then just make sure you put these back on. And you'll see that one of your little caps has a it's just circle in there. That is for your locking nut. It just goes on there like that. So don't get those confused obviously, and try hammering that in or something like that. And if you've been following along on this video and you're at the same point I am right now, congratulations, you just replaced your own lower control arms. If you'd like to see more videos like this one on Volkswagens, not specifically the Beetle, but possibly some more videos on that 2-liter turbo engine, go ahead and check out that video in the upper right corner. I made that one just for you. But other than that, if this video helped you out, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see y'all next time.